All right, hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here. So today I have this phone case here for my iPhone 15 Pro. Now it's from the company tvcmall. I've never heard of them before, but they reached out to me a number of weeks ago and asked if I'd be open to trying out this unique phone case. So of course I wanted to try it out, and so they make it for pretty much iPhone 13 all the way to the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And they also make it for the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. So if you're interested, I'll link them down below. But as you can see here, this is a unique case. I gotta probably say it's the most unique phone case that I've probably ever reviewed because it's so different. So as you can see here, there's an image of two of my sons. Now, this is an eInk case that they sent me, and it's pretty unique. So like I said, I've been testing cases for years now, and this is the first eInk case that I've ever dealt with. And just from a case standpoint, the phone case itself is pretty nice. It's got, you know, a nice texture to the side, kind of like a silicone, you know, material, but doesn't feel too rubbery or slippery. I like the buttons. I like the darker contrast with the darker buttons. The inside is a very nice, smooth, you know, kind of a micro suede material or something like that. So all in all, it's a really well-built case. I even like the black camera bump. I like the color that it gives the pop with. But it's more of a, you know, harder back here, but it's an eInk, which if you can see here, yeah, there's my two boys at a baseball game, and it's pretty cool. So I'll show you how we play around with this, but let's get the case installed. So I'm gonna grab my 15 Pro here, just slap it in. All right, and there it is installed. So if we look at the camera bump here, pretty nice camera bump. So like I said, I do like the contrast there, but it is definitely going over the lenses, so we are getting some good lens protection there. The case, like I said, on the back is smooth. It's not really a giant fingerprint magnet, but I have seen some smudging, but fingerprints really haven't been a big issue. It's just more the smudging. On the sides, like I said, the material is pretty nice. I do actually like the grip of the case. It doesn't feel too slippery, but we got a nice black power button, and then we do got a nice black raised volume up and down button and action button there. Nothing really going at the top. And then here at the bottom, we have a nice cutout for the USB-C charging port and our speakers, but it's actual like little dots cut out. So there's no like actual hole for the speakers. And then if we look at it from this angle, you can see that we do have some nice raised lips actually around the front. So you are getting some decent screen protection. I don't have a tempered glass installed, but I do know it is tempered glass friendly because I did have one on at one point, but I took it off. But that's the look from the top-down view there. And then let's do a quick wobble test and button test, and then we'll get to the magic here. So face down, no shaking going on at all. And if we do back down, well, yeah, I mean, if you hit that corner hard enough, it's going to shake, but that's just kind of the norm with any iPhone 15 Pro or Pro Max case. So technically, yes, it does shake. Now let's do the clicky button test. So power button, pretty responsive there, nice and clicky. Volume up and down. Okay, clicky as well. And action button, pretty responsive as well. So no complaints in any of those categories. So far, so good. So next, let's go ahead and test the wireless charging capabilities. So as you can see here, there is no MagSafe magnets built in, and that's really, to be honest with you, my main knock on the case. Now granted, I don't know if that is on purpose for the eInk capabilities. I don't know if that interferes somehow. I would say that if they could figure that out and add MagSafe capabilities to this case, then it would be a really good case. But that's been my only complaint, because obviously the MagSafe magnet, like my MagSafe charger here, will find the MagSafe ring inside, but it's really only going to focus on, like, if I had it on a table. If I had it, you know, like on a desk mount charger or something like that, it just won't stay on because the magnet's just not strong enough as far as the connection goes. But now let's talk about the main piece of the puzzle here. So the eInk is, once again, something that's a little different. As you can see, it's not like a perfectly clear image. It does have like little dots. Almost reminds me of like those old school Amazon tablets, you know, that were just the readers, that had kind of like that dim backlit screen just for reading only. That's kind of what it reminds me of, you know. It's that kind of eInk there, but there's definitely some detail. You can see, you know, the logo for the Texas Rangers. You can see, you know, their glove details and even the background a little bit. But it's in color, but it's not fully colored, as you can see. But there's definitely some color spectrum going on there. But the way that you have to do this is you go into this app, and I guess that's probably the only other thing that kind of sucks, is that you have to download an app. And I'm trying to find it. I don't know what the heck I did with it. So, oh, there it is. So it is a goofy looking app. Icon says Dear Phone Case, which if you go and buy it, it'll have like a link and everything in there. But you do need to enable like Bluetooth, because it will recognize that the phone is installed. And when you do this, there are tons of various you know, just stock images that they have in here. You can do like cartoon, and that'll load. And as you can see here, like different anime stuff and just whatever. Or you can do like memes. Let's try that and see what that looks like. So, you know, different little memes if you wanted that on the back of your phone case. Like I said, a lot of different stock art that is already installed. So for example, like, yeah, let's do this angel here, the sculpture, maybe Saint Michael, I think. But you can adjust it. But as you can see here with the red line, that's kind of like where the image is going to be. That's something that I learned after trial and error, but that's going to be what it looks like. So it says casting here. So you can change it where you can do like high contrast if you wanted to do high contrast, black and white, or delicate, which kind of mimics the look of it. And then when I hit casting here, it says ready to scan, get your phone, and it's doing the image transfer. So once it hits 100%, check this out. It starts to kind of blink and do all this, and the image starts to appear on the back of my phone here. And there we go. And it'll tell you that it's done. And that's all she wrote. And so it's pretty dang cool. That is, like I said, that is something that I find so unique with this. And like I said, as much as I've reviewed phone cases over the years, I do really like the ones that have some party tricks up its sleeve a little bit. They were even kind enough to send some for my wife's phone. And, you know, of course, she's putting our kids' pictures on the back and all that good stuff. But if you go in and you go back, now if I go all the way back, there's that camera button there. That's where I can add images of whatever that's in my phone here. So let's say, for example, like we stopped at Buc-ee's. Okay, I don't know if you're familiar with what Buc-ee's is, but as you can see here, this is where it also kind of sucks a little bit sometimes, because you do need to definitely zoom in on the image, so that way you don't see any of those red lines, because if I did it this way, then it's going to leave rectangular empty spaces at the top. So you do got to zoom in, but if I do that on this image, then I'm cutting out all my kids, or at least 2 of them. So maybe let's go back and let's pick a different photo. So for example, like I have a picture of this Lamborghini that we saw the other day on our family vacation. So let's just say I zoom in on that and then hit that. You can see that it does kind of give me a weird color. It's not exactly what I originally took, but I'll still cast it. So as it says, ready to scan, doing all that. Now its screen is refreshing. So once again, it's doing that whole thing there. And it's very fast. I mean, as you can see here, I mean, we just did it, and now the image is already on the back of my phone here. So it's just really, really cool. I just think it's so different, you know what I mean? Like it really is. So I'm gonna just try to find one more quick image. Like this is an image of me and my daughter when she was little. So if I zoom in, kind of do something like that. Maybe do it a little bit more. There we go. So let's just say I do that one there, and this is where we'll end it. So I'm going to leave it on that one. I'm going to cast it once again. And as you can see, you start to get the idea, but it's just so cool. I don't know. Like I just find it unique. One thing that I would like to see is I would like to see this area become bigger. I think that would be kind of cool. I would like to see the whole entire back take advantage of it maybe. So like I said, if I had a wish list, that's what it would be. It would be 1, to add MagSafe to it. 2, it'd be to make this bigger so it fills up the back a little bit more. And with the e-ink, I'm okay with the quality. Like I said, even with that one, you know, it's not perfect, but it's just cool, right? Like to be able to relive a memory like this of her looking at me on the back of my phone is pretty dang cool. So yeah, and I guess really my only third thing would be is to expand it to more phones. So not just limit it to the high-end S24 Ultra or iPhones. You know, I think it'd be cool if they did Google Pixels or OnePlus devices, or at least open it up to other Galaxy phones as well. So is it perfect? No, but I definitely think that there is room for improvement, but it's a really cool phone case nevertheless. Like I find myself just playing with it a lot, and I've had it for weeks. And so I gotta say, you know, over the weeks of playing with this and testing it, I've really enjoyed my time with it, and definitely look forward to you know, 2.0 version of this. Hopefully maybe they, like I said, maybe can change a few things like I brought up as well. So there you go, guys. There is the tvcmall e-ink case. So hit the like button if you like this video. If you loved it, please subscribe, ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. So be safe, God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.